How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 8 of The Bad Batch. This episode is titled Truth and Consequences. Now, last episode didn't have The Bad Batch in it, surprisingly, and it was one of the better episodes. The episode was mainly focused on Senator Chuchi, a returning character from Clone Wars, trying to expose Rampart's lies about Kamino. Eventually, Senator Chuchi learned from a clone trooper called Slip that Topoka City was destroyed by a bunch of Venators and he was on board one of them. And she basically wanted him to confess about what happened on Topoka City and that Rampart was behind it to the Senate. But obviously that didn't work out too well because Rampart, one step ahead, sent an assassin to kill Slip. Slip ended up dying, and also the assassin went after Senator Chuchi because she was trying to find out the truth. And just before Senator Chuchi could have died, Captain Vex popped up and saved her from the assassin, who turned out to be a random clone. It wasn't Crosshair, I thought it would have been, but nope, it was just a random clone that was sent to assassinate a senator, and then the clone basically took a cyanide pill when he was being interrogated by Vex. And now Vex needs the Bad Batch's help, I assume. Probably one of the best episodes of the season, which isn't really saying much, but I do find it hilarious that another episode without the Bad Batch in it, and it's one of the best episodes of the season. Like, 2 episodes did. Hopefully, the Bad Batch are in this one, and this one's fucking solid. We'll have to see, though. I have a feeling that not everything's going to go to plan, because it is called Truth and Consequence. Maybe we'll get the truth out there about what happened to Kamino, but there'll be a consequence to that. But yeah, that basically wraps it up. So let's stop doolallinging around with this shitty intro and get right into the fucking episode. Ah, yes. Sid's place. Oh, she's meditating. I completely forgot about that gonk droid that they have. Does this mean she's force sensitive?
It doesn't work for me the way it did for him.
He's a Jedi.
Fair enough then. She's not force sensitive.
If it weren't for this squad, I'd still be a prisoner there.
Interesting that he's bringing up the past. Does that mean he's gonna die? The fact?
Finally! I'm tired of waiting around for Sid. What do you need, Rex? Coruscant?
Oh yeah.
That's a big ask, Captain.
It is the galactic capital, and thus the heart of the Empire.
They won't be looking for us.
Well, Rampart knows you're alive. He's just trying to keep it a secret. Ah, Coruscant. It's interesting that this is probably the first time the Bad Batch have been on Coruscant. That we've seen, anyway. Ah, Hangar 1313 did. I wish that game happened. Pisses me off every day.
This is Senator Ryo Chuchi.
Hey.
These, why are we here, Captain? Inside, there's something I want you to see.
How did they get him in that? Where did they even find that?
He's an assassin. Who is his target? A clone contact of mine named Slip. Why would a clone be targeting another clone? Or a senator?
Because.
Silence us.
We were there too, Senator. I can be your witness.
Yeah, but
the Senate won't listen to any of us.
true. That's what I was gonna say.
But there's another way to provide the Senate with the evidence of the Empire's crimes. The command log on Rampart's Venator. Where's the Venator now? Being retrofitted at the Imperial shipyard.
I'll return to the Senate and garner support where I can.
You could still be in danger.
I can go with her and keep an eye out. You can't
What are you
do
gonna
this
do,
in
Omega?
district. We serve the galaxy. We act as the voice of the people. What does that mean?
To be the voice of the people.
Yeah.
Senator Chuchi.
Hey, you surprised to see
You
me?
seem surprised to see me, Admiral.
Surprised you didn't, recognize Omega.
Certain the Senator won't be a problem. I've taken care of it.
This is where the Senate gathers to discuss many pressing issues and legislation.
And it's also where Yoda and Sidious fought. But we won't talk about that.
What was that? A message.
From Bail Organa.
It appears Rampart is resourceful in covering up his misdeeds.
Which is why I intend to be equally resourceful.
And you're confident they can accomplish this?
Very.
Omega.
Halle Bertoni.
Who's that?
Former senator for Kamino.
Oh.
She was part. Follow the money. It always leaves a trail.
Yeah, we found that out for Mandel.
Are armed guards really necessary? Then speak.
Surprised she doesn't recognise Omega.
Tell me, who diverted the funds?
Well, Rampart took it.
You're
Obviously.
to the few remaining Kaminoans scattered throughout the galaxy are of no importance to me. Why do you care?
Because I'm a clone.
Child?
Because I'm a clone too. I saw the Empire destroy everything, and I'm angry.
Oh, you don't want to use anger. That's bad.
His clones were a necessity.
And now he's dead.
Did Admiral Rampart divert the funds?
Yes, obviously.
But yes,
You must testify to that in front of the Senate tomorrow.
You have to have proof. You can't just say it. Yeah, let's take the most dangerous route in. Makes sense. Rebecca's massive. Yeah, just alert everyone that you're here.
More and more of our brothers are waking up to what's been done to them. How many have you reached?
Cody?
Not enough. Help's hard to come by these days. Ray shields.
Ray shields.
How are we getting?
Here comes R2. There we go. I thought we were already on board the ship. I guess not. Jesus. Well, it's a good thing there's something to grab on there.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Just close your eyes, Rebecca. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't keep rolling. Oh my god, the ship is massive. They look like ants.
Energy conduits are offline. The only way to retrieve the data is to reroute power, which will most likely signal a security breach.
Make it quick, we'll be here all day. Oh, they're already here. So literally like a minute.
Override them.
Oh wow, it was that easy?
Don't want to hold much longer. Hostiles confirmed on the bridge.
Well, shit. What are they gonna do? Blow up the ship?
Echo and the cannons. Deal with the air support.
Well, at least Echo's doing something. Feels like he always gets sidelined. Oh, that was easy. Oh! We're not taking off, are we? Fucking Becca.
Over them.
Yeah. In the ship. Well, I was kind of expecting more from the ship using its engines, but whatever. They won't know which one has them in it. What the fuck? You landed like right next to clones. Like there was clones right there.
6.4 meters. Not my best.
Fucking Becca. Ooh, that shot did. With the smoke. I do wonder what the consequence will be for getting the truth out there.
You were responsible for diverting Kaminoan funding to outside projects without Senate approval. A formal investigation should clear things up. Unless you want to tell us now where those funds went.
Oh. I mean, you just have to stall them for a little bit.
I am not at liberty to disclose the nature of certain military operations.
No, of course not.
What exactly are you implying?
I assert
But you destroyed it.
Kaminoan cloning facilities were intentionally eliminated.
where is this proof you spoke of?
It's coming.
Senator O'Connor. Got it.
Senators,
Be careful, Omega.
evidence has come to light which must be considered.
But what if this doesn't give us the proof that we need?
Which indicates his own ships caused the destruction of Tipoca City.
What if it doesn't, though? Oh, never mind. Well, there you go. Who fucking took that shot? Jesus. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. The fucking music, dude.
Guards, arrest and detain
Well, see you later, Rampart.
I am deeply troubled by this.
See you.
Many lives have been lost, but I assure you, he did not act alone.
He's twisting it.
The fact that the clones under his command so blindly followed orders, it is time for a change. Now, more than ever,
He literally just twisted it.
we shall usher in a new era, heralded by the Imperial Stormtrooper.
Jeez, what the fuck music? Revenge of the Sith, much. He literally just twisted it to his own needs. I mean, that's what he does, to be fair.
We told the truth.
And he twisted it to his advantage.
Yeah.
The Emperor wanted us to implicate Rampart to get what he was after all along. Senate approval for his Stormtrooper program. Wherever you end up, remember what I said.
What?
Best of luck, Echo.
What? There's only 3 members of the crew left now?
Clones will need our help now more than ever. I can't turn my back on them.
Fair enough. I mean, he doesn't really fit in. Like, having Tech there contradicts him. It's weird. Like, Tech basically does the same thing Echo does.
Keep up with your training while I'm gone, huh?
Like, Vecca's a strong one, Hunter's the leader, Tech's the computer guy, and Crosshair's the sniper. Echo's just kind of there. The music, Clone Wars music. I don't worry, we'll see Echo again. But the problem is, he isn't with Vex in Rebels, so something happens. Is that? Yeah! Jesus! Dave Filoni! Well, another episode down, and it was actually another good one. 2 back-to-back solid episodes. That's what I'm talking about, Bad Batch, but I don't get why we can't have this whole season. Whatever, though, we won't talk about it. It's kind of crazy to see the Emperor again. Last time we saw him in chronological order was the beginning of this show, right? I think. Also, can we talk about that hologram showing the Venators attack Topoka City? Them shots were straight up from that episode Topoka City got destroyed. But yeah, I mean, Echo's left. I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen, though. Either leave or die. Well, I did have a feeling not everything would go the way we wanted it to, just based off the title of the episode. There's going to be consequences to the truth getting out, and that is the Stormtroopers are now taking over, and the clones are going to be sidelined. I wonder if that means Crosshair's getting sidelined too. Because Rampart's no longer in charge now. He's been arrested. But is that just a facade? You know what I mean? They've arrested him to make the Emperor look good, but then the Emperor's just going to let him go? Probably not. We know Palpatine isn't like that. That music that played when the Emperor came out was sinister. But I had a feeling he'd show up, just based off the Season 2 trailer. I wonder if now that Rampart's been arrested that we can get Crosshair back. Probably not. But one can wish. Also, we need to find out where the fuck Cody went. I assume Vex found him. Maybe. God, I would love to see that reunion. Jesus. I do wonder if next episode we'll start seeing Stormtroopers pop up. Maybe not, though. We'll have a mission of the week where it's not even focused on the Empire. You have 2 big episodes, and it's like, yeah, let's go back to doing missions for Sid. I just love the fact that the Emperor was just sitting down there, waiting for his moment. Like, should we go now? Should we do it? I think it's time. The truth is out. Now let's blame Rampart. It is interesting, though, that Masamada, like, I wonder what happens to him. Because we never see him in, like, the original trilogy. I mean, to be fair, we barely see Palpatine. But he must appear again at some point, and maybe something happens to him. Like, maybe the Emperor kills him. I mean, you know what the Emperor's like. Probably not, though, because Masamada basically helped Palpatine get to where he is, basically. And I do wonder if Masamada knew he was, like, a Sith Lord. Probably. Masamada definitely gives off that bad guy vibe. I do remember people talking about how, like, Omega was Force sensitive, but I never believed that theory, and I think her meditating kind of solidifies that. You know, the fact that she couldn't, like, get into it like Gunji gets into it is because she isn't Force sensitive. Maybe she's a little bit Force sensitive, but it's not like on the same scale as like a Jedi would be. It is interesting that like so far from what we've seen, there's nothing that makes like Omega uniquely special, like compared to the other guys in the Bad Batch. Like Hunter's got very like he's kind of like a hunter, you know. He's got very like enhanced skills. Wrecker's strong as fuck. Tech is smart as fuck. Echo's just basically a normal clone, but he's been altered. And Crosshair's got like sharpshooting skills. But then Omega's like only difference is that she's a female clone. I'm hoping later on we get more into what her skills are, like what changes her from the traditional clone, you know, other than being female, you know. Like, I wonder if she does have some kind of force abilities or some kind of sense of something. Because it's like, I think I saw like a very last episode where people were talking about how it felt like she knew Gungi was in danger, like she sensed it. Like she knew something wasn't right about the place Gungi was in. You know, she sensed something was wrong. I do find it kind of funny that the Bad Batch are basically responsible for the clones being sidelined. If the Bad Batch didn't do anything, I mean, they probably would have been sidelined anyway, but I guess the Bad Batch just pushed it forward even more. I do find it kind of annoying that they haven't brought back, I think her name's Namasei, from last season, and she was like the medic, and she was helping out Omega, right? Like, they've not brought her back for this season. Maybe later on in the season, but like that was like kind of the cliffhanger for last season, with her like going into that facility, right? I think a lot of people were thinking like, oh, maybe she creates Grogu, but we know that's not true because of the Boba Fett stuff. But I guess it could be setting up the sequel trilogy with Palpatine having clones, like the Snoke clones. Actually, no, because Palpatine is a clone, right, in Rise of Skywalker. Like, his essence... It's fucking stupid, dude. I don't even want to talk about Rise of Skywalker. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It's kind of frustrating that video games that are set after Return of the Jedi are better than the movies that are set after Return of the Jedi. You know? And the games aren't even canon. It makes it even more annoying when you realise, like, Disney bought the Star Wars IP and then cancelled Clone Wars. Then they brought back Clone Wars for only 12 episodes, so then we didn't even get all the unfinished arcs anyway. So what was the point of even bringing it back? You could have literally brought it back for one big, massive final season that finishes up all arcs. I would love to see the Cad Bane and Boba Fett arc, because that's canon. Like, they write the storylines like they're canon. You know, even though we didn't see them, they did happen. I would also kind of like to see the Deathland Utapau arc, because that story reel was really fucking good, the unfinished stuff. But seeing it actually animated would be great. Just annoying that Anakin never, you know, gets face to face with Grievous because of that one line in fucking Revenge of the Sith. But yeah, that basically wraps up the shitty review. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ta!